All of us at least once in lifetime has got into a bad emotion. Some of us get into these bad emotions very frequently, some to a lesser degree. Although it is lesser degree or very frequently, the moment when we get into a bad emotion, like a depressed emotion, it is very difficult to bear. So, then we want to quickly change that emotion and come back to happiness. And in our try of becoming from depressed to happiness, there's another struggle, because life doesn't happen in that manner. The moment we try to make that depressed situation into a very happy situation, we make another struggle. It's an emotional struggle. So we get the pain again and again. So we fail. It takes a lot of time to then get into happiness. So in that background, very recently I watched a video from Abraham Hicks, who's an American lady, and I learned a quick technique, a secret from her, how to handle this situation. So she says that we need to focus on an emotional scale, where on one extreme of the emotional scale, it's about very negative emotions such as depression, then anger, then hopelessness, irritation, whatever. And on the other spectrum, on the other end, it is about little knowing, having a faith, confidence, happiness, and ending up with joy. So we have a spectrum of emotions from depression to joyfulness. And the technique that she is suggesting is, whenever you get into a bad, such so-called bad emotion, such as a depressed emotion, don't aim to get into happiness immediately. Rather, it is better to aim for the next step. Example, if we are in a depressed emotion, it is best to think of a thought that will get you to anger. Anger is generally treated as a bad emotion, but compared to depressed emotion, anger is better. So it is easy to quickly step into anger from depressed rather than stepping into happiness from depressed emotion. So you aim to get into sort of anger emotion through some thoughts, and you won't stay there alone. From there, then you can aim to get into a situation of irritation, hopelessness, and then slowly to getting into being hopeful, and then being little positive, knowing, and getting into happy emotions. So the whole secret here is, rather than trying to make a jump from a extremely negative emotion to extremely positive emotion, next time try, when you get into a negative emotion, to come up one step to be little positive emotion rather than trying the big thing, the big jump. So it's worth trying. I have tried and it worked. So let me suggest you, next time if you get into a bad emotion, don't try for the extreme positive end, but try for the next step. That will help us.